Oh yeah, I had the wrong one. True, they do. Oops.
Like, I guess it's just the grass texture is just so dark in combination with everything.
In the top right corner of Noah's Ark, that sounds really weird, but it is Beastyqt. And in Noah's Ark December's Com, you always need to bring 2. So who's the other one?
Oh god. Apparently the mate of Beastyqt. At the bottom left, we have our green hero, Franscar, playing as the Zerg pieces.
Managing
He's brought it back 1-1.
Crazy comeback, man. That was a crazy comeback. So you can see... Oh, sorry, talk.
Oh my god. Turn off your mic, man. Yeah. Franscar was down 0-1, and he made it 1-1. That makes him officially a banjo.
Banjo.
That's what it takes. You just need to come back from having a 1-point deficit. Then you're officially a banjo.
Now, Innovation is clearly the best Starbow player in the world, by the way. Anyway, so...
Did he take it down? Did he come back from, like, a 2 deficit? Because that's like a double banjo.
What just happened here is that eating a cookie is a lot louder than I thought it would be. I know potato chips are loud, but cookies were surprisingly... I think I sounded like a really weird person.
Well, here's how it works.
Okay.
You have a microphone next to your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That drone being annoying from Franscar.
We had a Franscar versus Innovation best of 7 show match, and Innovation won 4-0. Just saying, Innovation is really, really good. And he also beats Ryong and everyone else. Innovation.
That's historically been the precedence. Even though the Koreans don't necessarily play a lot of Starbow,
nope.
Their mechanics carry over so well. They just dominate Starbow.
Indeed. And we have a Korean in this tournament right now. He did unfortunately go down to the losers bracket, lost 2-1 versus Capri, but he's a really strong player. He did beat both Artosis and Tasteless on their streams.
Why is Franscar being so cheeky with that drone?
He's being really annoying, and here we go again, Reapers. And this is another map that's not the best for Reapers. Very, very few places to jump in from the natural to the main, and well, there's many places, but it's all like on one flank. Like you only have to worry about.
No. If you wall off, you're good.
Yeah, that's true. If you wall off,
you
you're
only
natural.
have one front. They can't jump into the main. They can't jump into the natural. Is there anywhere to jump?
Nope.
There's nowhere.
No, not into the natural.
Least...
Just there's no way to jump into natural.
Beastyqt chose this map. I guess he chose it because it was pretty.
It's a very good turtleish map. It's very good for mech
he's
play.
going straight into factory.
Did you just say he chose it because it was pretty?
I'm just curious, like, why did he choose the map?
I think it's because it favors...
it's pretty? I don't know how much Beastyqt is practicing this game. This is a relatively new map, the map pool.
It favors mech play quite a bit with all the ridges.
But there's no way these Reapers are getting anything done here.
And he's not committing to them this time. He's actually already at starboard.
There's no Reaper elite training. He's just kind of scaring him, I guess.
This is very smart.
It's not really scary in this map.
Man, we're just talking at the same time, both of us. This is very smart, though, because he's gonna scare Franscar a lot more, because Franscar is used to heavy Reaper pressure from the 2 earlier games. And yeah, already he's putting another spine crawler in his middle line, just to be safe.
I mean, if Franscar is smart, he already knows, like, he sees the map, right? You've got to feel so safe on this map versus Reaper harass. You're like, yes, my opponent's going Reapers.
Oh,
or
true.
hopefully. There is an Overlord Scout, so he sees everything. He sees the ticking tech lab, so he knows something techie, and probably the Vultures. There's already one of those built.
Oh, he cancels the tech lab on the starport right after he kills the Overlord to make a dropship for the Vultures. That's actually kind of smart, because he saw the tech lab, so he's thinking Banshees. But now there's going to be a dropship, and there's going to be Vultures in his main base instead. So I don't know if he's prepared for this, because all his defenses is at the front. He only has a very small group of Zerglings. And he's now getting just a macro hatch. He's not going for very quick Hydralisks. Oh, there we go. There comes the Hydras. I don't know, though, if he's going to be ready for this Vulture drop. And yes, that KWS guy is confirmed Korean. There's some discussion in it here in the chat. Is he actually Korean?
Not everybody who's Korean is just the absolute beast at StarCraft.
Yes. I actually had a Korean friend come visit me in Oslo a couple years ago, and I beat him in Brood War, and I was so surprised. But he wasn't. It was good, but he wasn't like. Not all Koreans are imba good in Brood War. Just saying. Here comes the dropship shooting in like a rocket. It's gonna land on the very edge of the base, and.
Alright, let's see what fantasy can get done.
Oh, he's not moving the drones. Okay, there we go. A little bit late reaction, but a couple of Hydras just popped right at the time. That's really good.
And at the front, the Reapers are actually just eating the spine.
Oh, that's bad. So yeah, Beastie didn't do that much actually. Killed
4 workers killed.
Yeah, that's. He lost two.
Lost the 2 Reapers.
Yeah, and 2 vultures. I don't think that was worth it.
No. That was decidedly not. Yeah, man. Good hold from Franscar. He had the perfect read from his opponent.
Now, there's an interesting little grudge between these two, because Beastyqt played a lot of Starbow, and then he started playing StarCraft 2, and then he joined another Starbow tournament when he was a little bit more rusty, and Franscar was like the first guy to really like dismantle Beastyqt, saying, you know what, you're rusty, I'm gonna kill you, and he played really well in one game versus Beastyqt. So I think Beastyqt is out for revenge now. Oh, he's gonna get the spine crawler back into the mineral line. That's very smart. Oh, Hydras, what are you doing? You can just kill the dropship right there. That's unfortunate.
The dropship's just chilling out.
In the meantime, we got Vikings incoming, we got siege tanks. You know, Beastyqt pretty much knows that the best counter to mech is early Mutalisks, and Franscar isn't doing it though. He's going for early Hydralisks, which are also good, but not as... It's really hard to break a mech player early with Hydralisks. It's more for like to stay in the game and have control. The Mutalisk can actually break your opponent early on. Oh, those Hydras are in such good position to do everything right.
Yep, and Franscar is going to be able to take his 3rd pretty much uncontested. And Beastyqt, he's got Vikings out, and they've mainly been patrolling around for Overlords, but if you look at Franscar's base, all his Overlords are just chilling at home. No one's on the way.
True, that's very, very nice. It's
BC finds an opening, but
no, that's not an opening. Not an opening. That high ground on the main is an opening, though. That could work.
Drop skin.
Oh, but that's a lucky shot from the Hydra. It's a 50% miss chance there, and he hit. So that's all he needed. So that dropship's just gonna. Oh, this is why I hate Dead Space. You can do this. Oh, that's so cheap.
Yeah, just StarCraft 2 is made for having Dead Space, and Brood War style games not so much.
Nope.
Or if there is Dead Space, it's really minimal, like in Fighting Spirit.
Beastyqt is making a really nice wall off at his main, at his natural. I mean, he's getting more and more Vikings, which is it's actually smart. Oh, did he see that there's a Spyring coming? Yes, he did see that. That's why I'm making more Vikings. That makes sense. So here comes a group of Mutalisks soon, I think, which I really like because. Even if he was going for Hydras, even if your opponent has a lot of Vikings, just having a group of Mutalisks, make sure that he has to stay so active with his Vikings. It keeps him honest. He can't do too much Vulture Harass because the Mutalisks can start chasing them down. He can't push out without bringing his Vikings, and then if he brings his Vikings, he has a lot of missile turrets at home, and just having that group of Mutalisks, as long as you keep it alive, is very strong versus mech in general.
Alright, BC's gonna prod out a little bit, secure that ramp, and get his 3rd up. But that's harder said than done on this map.
Well, it's very...
I mean, if you get in the ramp, if you can actually get stuff set up, then it's really defendable, but that's kind of a bit of a stretch to defend. Luckily, Franscar seems really content at just kind of staying at his side of the map and playing defensive.
It's a very, like, positional game now. Oh, Franscar enjoying the view of all the creatures. You know what? Me and you recently had a game on this map.
We did.
Yes.
I believe so.
It was one of the greatest casts of the centuries, I think.
I think.
He catches. Oh, he catches the Viking.
Oh god, those Viking attacks are so scary.
Yeah, they are. They look horribly scary. See what basically happened is me and December's played on this map, and we had his girlfriend and my wife cast it. But here comes.
Shut up! There's vulture harassment.
There is. I was about to comment on it. Don't say shut up to me. Oh, but he's gonna catch these vultures with they're just chilling there.
Hydras are chewing him up. Oh man. Even an ensnared and enraged queen.
if you look at, like, the worker count is pretty even, but Franscar has more bases, so his income should be higher. Yes, it is. And, oh, he's pooping creep everywhere. This is so annoying. Thank you for those overlord noises. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I know I appreciate it. That's why I do it for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, here comes
come the
Scourges.
mutas. Are they gonna kill? No, mutas. What are you doing?
It's Scourges.
These are the balliest mutas ever.
Oh, and here comes. Oh, he's gotta be careful with those mutas. Those Vikings are speed upgraded, I believe.
Those are some brave mutas.
No, they're not speed upgraded.
Really?
He doesn't know there's a speed upgrade for Vikings, I think.
He doesn't need it.
Should I tell him? No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
I'm not gonna
He
tell
doesn't
him.
need it.
Well, if he gets it, it's gonna be so much easier for him to defend.
Like, he's
versus
got them for
Mulas.
defense, right?
The creep is ruining the pretty green middle. That's too bad.
Yeah, now we can see units.
I guess. Someone just commented that your
We
overlord.
should be able to change the hue of our creep. So I want like a rainbow creep.
We could do that in Starboat. You could do that. You're the wizard.
We can't. That's actually hard coded.
What color of
You
creep?
can mess with hues, but it would change everything's color.
Interesting. Anyhow, mutalists are going to try and find an opening here. There's only a couple of missile turrets here, and the production is completely.
Mutas get in. They find a hole into the main.
That's.
You're gonna
kind of
found
sloppy by
markers.
the Beastie of not putting just one turret over here, and that could have like prevented this from happening.
And Franscar now he's after Beastyqt went around. Oh my god, I have a cat at my feet. Cleaning up overlords, looking for overlords, didn't find any. Now Franscar's just got overlords everywhere.
Oh,
Blocked
Beastyqt.
every single place.
Beastyqt thought that was installing a watchtower. Oh, he's gonna lose more roachers. And it's gonna be so hard for Beastyqt to move out on this map, but once it starts to
There are
slow...
hydras everywhere.
They're like roaches. I mean, no StarCraft 2, pun intended.
Not the unit, but like the actual roach.
The actual roach, yes.
Oh man, the defense from Franscar. His forces are so split up, and he's taking every single base, which is countering Beastie's strat of just harassing with vultures. Oh man.
This is such a turtley map. Look at how well defended Beastyqt is on his 3 bases. Like, breaking this is just literally impossible. Like,
Yeah, all players are at this point just so defensive.
yes, and like he can take the next base for him will be a little bit different. But he can scoot and shoot over one more ridge, and then he can take another base, and then he can keep going like that the whole game long. The only way Franscar can deal with this is, I think he needs like defilers, he needs maybe some drop play. But look at how well Beastyqt is defending his main now. Oh wow!
I mean,
don't
ideally
really
as a
drop in there.
Zerg, you're kind of comfortable in this position versus mech. I mean, you really just want to get that macro up, out macro your opponent, just
Yeah.
throw tons and tons and tons and tons of hydras at him.
Well,
and attack.
you wanna make sure you have the right unit
Here's the
composition
drops.
for when he moves out though. And here goes the drop, but this is gonna do
It's
nothing.
mech. You build hydras.
Because, well, you need, like, it's good to have some ultra defilers and other stuff, maybe even some guardians later on, though, but this drop is going to do absolutely nothing. If you look at how well defended... Oh, and he's even going to spawn it right now with these vultures. Oh, that's very... Yeah, here comes the Viking flower. It's a beautiful little flower.
Okay. There's actually... He finds an opening finally. Beastyqt manages to attack an undefended hatch and is just kind of chilling out.
Is Franscar actually going to try and go for this drop?
Ooh, did something hurt the Vikings?
I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if there was some Scourge.
Probably. Yeah, it's gonna drop off this Hydras. And he deals with the harassment now. He never went for that drop, which I approve of, because there's so many Vikings flying around in the sky, as well as trying to drop his main is just impossible at the moment, with like 8 missile turrets and a ton of spider mines defending. Meanwhile though, he's making sure that Beastyqt is not going to get his next base quite easily. He has a group of Hydras on the ledge there, and now he's moving them away, saying go ahead and expand.
Oh, no, he's gonna want to contest this.
Yes, he will.
There's no tanks en route. Okay, there's the tanks.
I think RCP...
He's at least gonna get some free vultures and drones and SUVs.
Okay, it seems that RCP just beat Alpha Squad 2-0, by the way, but his message was kind of cryptic.
Okay.
Well, he just said 2-0.
That's what I like from my results. Like, all my players to be like, oh,
Yeah.
wind blew in the leaf in September. Oh, Alpha Squad 2-0'd him. Got it.
Yes, Oh, he actually got a drop in. But this
The
is
mines
not...
did go off. You see all those corpses of hydras.
The mines did go off?
Yep.
Good, they're working.
So this is pretty much D-Day right here, losing a lot of units on that approach, but he does get in a siege tank, 2 siege tanks, 4 siege tanks are going to zone that out nicely.
Yeah, almost too many siege tanks.
He's not even going to get anything done. He does clear landing though, so for any future assaults.
Yeah, or for like a Nidus worm or something.
I can't see that dropped up there.
But yeah,
just another Overlord drop or something.
These hydras are dead. He's gonna maybe go for another drop. I don't know if he should continue doing this, but his economy.
Yeah,
is
I really just want to see Franscar go late game.
Yeah,
he should have the economy to do this. He should be able to just start throwing units up.
Focus on his upgrades and his unit composition. Like having all the tech available, now he's maxed out and just getting tons and tons of macro hatches. So whenever Beastyqt tries to move out, he can like throw so many units at him that are
Get the
heavily
bank
upgraded.
of perfection.
Oh, here we come with some... I don't know if he wants to attack up with this. He's gonna have some Defilers and some Darkstorm though. That's gonna help quite a bit.
Ooh, gets up on top of the tank with single lane.
Oh, here comes some Nerve Dammers and the Irradiate to counter the Darkstorm though.
Oh, the mines are doing work.
Yeah.
That attack has been mostly been thwarted just by mines.
Yeah. And he's so good at putting out the new mines right away. And yeah, there's really nothing Franscar can do to contend current base count of Beastyqt, I think. He's gonna have to be...
He's starting to do this human wave tactic thing now. Oh my god. Cleaning up mines with the friendly splash damage of tanks with lings.
Any
I'm just
engagement...
concerned why he didn't get the other bases, you know?
Franscar?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he has enough workers to mine off of that many bases, to be honest.
He's got workers at his main, not doing anything.
Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on the...
And it is natural? He's got 12 workers mining off of 3
He even has a planetary there just to defend.
Right, he's really just banking off Darkstorm, really making stuff work.
He's gonna get the planetary, actually.
But I just feel like he's not doing enough. Or he should get his economy situation fixated first, or fixed first, and then do this sort of stuff.
Now, what change just happened to Darkstorm? You said you fixed something, a bug, right before we went live with the tournament.
Okay, before, so you know how Dark Swarm, when siege tanks, siege tanks miss, they undershoot their target, right? And they miss 100% of the time when shooting at units under the Dark Swarm. So, whenever they undershoot, they still deal a little bit of splash damage to target. So if there's a Hydra just sitting under Dark Swarm, a siege tank will put him down with a hail of health with 1 shot.
Okay, wow, Franscar is attacking at so many places at once, he's eating so many mines, but he's actually destroying into Beastyqt's unit count. But if you look at the actual supply though, Beastyqt is staying on par with his opponent.
Yeah, but he's losing ground. That's the real threat, is if he actually loses any of his territory, that's going to be really bad.
Well, he's going to need to, like, do some actual economic damage, though. Like, as long as Beastyqt can keep redefending these locations, he'll be fine. It's when it comes to the point where he throws so many units.
How long can Franscar keep on this pressure and eventually break places? Like, he's actually doing this massive drop over at the bottom right bases.
He is.
There's all the missile turrets are all on the bottom right. He's going to be able to drop on top of this planetary. This planetary is in cooldown. It's about to come off cooldown, but there's 10 seconds.
Oh, but here comes the Vikings! They can kill all the Overlords!
Oh, and there goes the drop.
Oh, but he's going to lose so many Overlords. Okay, actually, he manages to drop most of these units.
Wow, those Ultras died instantly with the mines.
Yeah, Ultras soak up mines so
But there's the economic damage you've been looking for. The planetary just comes off cooldown.
I don't know if that was good enough though, that he lost so much resources doing that.
And at the top left, drones are getting shredded. They
Yeah, there we go.
A lot of them got retreated, so he's not losing too much off that.
But look at Beastyqt's bank now. Beastyqt is backing a lot more than Franscar is at the moment. And oh, here comes the Scourges, but they're all just gonna go down.
This is a territorial battle right here.
Yeah. Oh, more Roach is gonna try and break in here, but they don't want to go in there. Oh, the Vikings now.
Hydras,
The science
Vultures looking for somewhere to get to something done. Ooh, they might find something here if... Can they? Ooh. No, the drones are retreating. Okay, there's a little bit of harassment going on there. But that's a lot of Vultures that are dead now.
Well, he doesn't care about Vultures at the moment. He has 3k minerals. He really needs, like, Vultures harass is almost free for Beastyqt at the time. In the meantime, Franscar is doing what you wanted him to do. He's taking a couple of bases.
Franscar's ran out of steam, though. Look, he's burnt his bank.
Yeah. And
He
he
can't
doesn't have
really
that.
put any more pressure on.
He needs to make more drones than he is, but he's... Oh man, what's this guy's APM? They're multitasking quite a bit. And... I'm just thinking... I'm looking at... Oh wow, Beastyqt going for a science vessel into Banshee transition, and Banshees at this point might be very strong because there's almost no more Hydralisk out on the map. It's almost just...
Oh, I was really liking this attack at the bottom right. A few lings cleared up basically the majority of the minefield.
Nice. But here comes all the science vessels, and that's the good thing Beastyqt has been doing, is just building up the science vessel count and keeping the Viking to protect them from Scourge, which is just really smart. It's so hard to break this. You need like Devourers to break this, or just tons and tons of Hydralisks with some good shots. Actually, you know what I would like...
Ultras are killing the Ultras just with mines.
Yep. You know what I'd like to see from Franscar, actually? I'd like to see some Plague go off on these air units. If you can get some Plague up, that would be really good.
Beastie's Ultra count. Like, he keeps doing these giant run-bys, but Franscar has defended them so well. He's actually gotten a lot of bank down from Beastie with the defending the Vultures so well.
Now there are officially no more maps, no more bases to take on this map. So not for any of them to expand again, it's gonna have to be a contested expansion.
Yeah, and imagine how difficult it's gonna be for Beastyqt to take another base.
Well, also
Franscar is gonna fight tooth and nail for it.
Well, he's not gonna need another base. Franscar is set up for a really good economy now. He's got like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Like, if he can
4,
hold,
5 bases
he's
that can
fine.
potentially mine. Actually, it's 5.5. Oh, so many mines go off in the middle of the map though, killing those poor
he
innocent
needs
creatures
to
on
right-click
Noah's
past
Ark.
them.
Oh, actually, a couple of vultures gonna get into the main
Nope,
base.
Vultures. I mean, Hydras.
Well, there's no point. There's no
Spines.
minerals. There's no minerals there for us. Oh, another drop though, and the Vikings are out of position now. There's so many missile turrets.
Oh, he's losing Vultures in these drops.
And there's planetary. Yeah, this drop did nothing. But he had a defiler though. But here comes the Banshees too. He's got to stop with these drops.
Oh man,
Beastyqt
like
is
it's not just the units, right? It was the money and the Overlords as well.
Yeah, and he's just so well defended at the moment, and Franscar doesn't really have money to spend
Like,
on throwing away units like that.
what do you think? Just defend as Franscar, wait for your opponents to come to you, and just
It's
stink.
so hard to say at this time. I actually think Franscar should maybe try to make some Devourers to deal with the Viking, the Viking, science vessel
Yeah,
count.
just like one Devourer would actually do a lot.
Oh, he's gonna need like maybe 3 or 4, but he's and also there's Banshees gonna start roaming around now, being more mobile, and he has the Vikings to protect him. Okay, there we go. He's actually making 3 Devourers. Man, he's listening to the stream, or he's just being smart. Sorry, the brackets.
Every single place Beastie's harassing, there's just Hydras to defend.
Franscar is maxed. Beastyqt is getting close to maxed. Beastyqt is gonna try and defend this base with some Banshees. He's gonna need to get some Spore Crawlers to deal with this. Or just bring his whole army. That also works.
Yeah, he could.
Oh, Beastyqt is like, I'm gonna bring my army if you're gonna bring your army. And here we go, we're gonna have the clash right here. This is the base Beastyqt wants. Oh, those archers are not that good because he only has Hydralisk.
Franscar's entire army is at his rally.
Now, it looks to me that the siege tanks do full damage on this swarm here.
Nope.
Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
Okay, I'm wrong. This looked like it was kind of weird. Here comes the Mutalisk.
There's just a lot of siege
Oh,
tanks.
actually, this Mutalisk is going to work just fine because there's almost no Vikings left. And the Devourer should start chasing off
Are there Vikings?
This is actually going to work. Oh, but the...
Oh,
wow. Irradiate. I forget about Radiate. That does so much. Oh, a nice Plague, though, finally goes off on the Science Vessels. Oh, if you can just keep one Mutalisk alive, then he can start to pick up the Science Vessels once the Plague has completed its course.
And it looks like Franscar's thinking about doing another drop at the bottom right. Meanwhile, this is going on. But there's so many mines in this shit still.
Wow, Beastyqt just keeps on pushing. He's gonna get this base for sure, but I don't know if he can get the next one. This is gonna be hard.
Yeah. His slow, methodical, territorial mech style is just really paying off.
In the meantime, though, Franscar's gonna try and attack this other 4th base here again, but it's so well defended. I don't know if he can do this. He needs to bring. Okay, there is a defiler here. He's got 1 Dark Swarm. He's gonna have to get a better Dark Swarm. There we go, he's gonna have one over there. But he doesn't have a Darkstorm to break this barracks wall. In the meantime, he's gonna try and bring some Zerglings over here to attack Beastyqt. Is positioned by
so many mines
space.
already.
Yeah, and he's so good at placing out the mines. Good. Oh wow.
As far as I can tell, he just like built a huge round of vultures, mines up areas, and then just send them to their death.
Yep.
Clears up all the mines, and at that point, he's got to run away.
These mines are doing so much for late game. He's got one Guardian now, which could launch some, I don't know what to call them, missiles, I guess. But man, this is such a turtle-heavy map. I think I see now why Beastyqt wanted this map.
Hmm.
Like, it feels like Zerg just doesn't have the unit. There's like a unit missing that Zerg needs to break this, that it just doesn't have.
Not really. I think that it was more up to just he didn't capitalize on the fact that mech is so turtled up early game. Like,
yeah,
he could have either gone really aggressive to try to get something done right early on, or he could have really taken the map and just.
Oh, now that's a play.
And he didn't really do that really well.
Another play goes off on the science vessels. It hits a lot of them, not all of them though. So there's 3 very low HP science vessels. So this game is stabilizing a little bit, but it's not stabilizing into Franscar's favor right now, because right now it's almost split in half. Well, it is actually completely split in half. And the base
ideally, Franscar would have been mining these top left bases a long time ago, and he really didn't start that until pretty recently.
So many Scourges are
those should have been mined out. Like, you want to mine those out first if you're playing Burst Mech, who's playing this sort of style.
Franscars keep adding science vessels, which is basically the right unit to get at this time. It's going to be really hard to deal with the mass science vessels. I feel maybe, just maybe, Franscar could start adding Vipers and start like doing the parasitic domination and start killing units that way, just one by one, very slowly. Because this is going to be a positional war, and those are very like, I was gonna say.
Well, hold your thought then.
Yeah,
there's another attack.
Here we
Bottom
go.
right.
She keeps
It
trying
looked
to
like
break
it was
this
going to be
position.
dropped, and he kind of changed his mind and just went straight in.
Well, that's a very nice Darkstorm though.
Oh, the wall behind the planetary fortress.
He gets in, he breaks
Mines
it.
going up on the ultras.
Oh, can he get the tanks? Can he get the planetary? This is gonna be very tight. But here comes all the irradiate he ever needed. And yeah, there it is. He can,
eviscerated.
if he keeps sending in just Zerglings here, though, he might just be fine, because those are such a spin. That's a lot of Scourges. Ooh, he's gonna... Here comes the Banshees, though. He should plague the Banshees. Oh, but he's gonna try and kill them. The science vessels. Oh, nice.
It's been a long time coming to kill at least a few science vessels.
Oh, he's trying to deal damage. He's gonna kill it with SCVs, that poor Hydralisk. Wow, that Hydra
Yeah,
so
the Darkstorm's gonna fall off.
Yeah. But man, Franscar is getting close to doing something about this base in the meantime.
That was the closest I think he ever got to actually dealing real damage to his opponent.
Yeah. In the meantime, Beastyqt is looking to do some real damage to his opponent on this next base here, and he's going to start sieging up from the low ground. In the meantime, though, Franscar is going to keep going at this base. He's sending some more Scourges to kill more Banshees. Banshee's going to... Ooh, Plague on the Banshee. One of them at least.
Oh, I want to see that on the science.
I think this time this planetary went down. Oh, but the nerve jammer is so good. It's going to make these resistance so little damage to the science planetary, and all the repairs going off now. I don't know if he can actually kill it.
If he can keep the success
there
up,
we go. He got it.
He might have a chance of getting back into this game.
Oh, he's getting so many Banshees because the Hydra's under the Dark Swarm. Well, they're all dead now. But he got this base, he broke it in the meantime though. Wow, all the Plague, Beastyqt, Science Vessels, and Franscar is just doing so much to like multitask his way into this game. I know exactly how it feels to be a Zerg player in this position, and I can never, ever do as many things at the same time as Franscar can do now.
Alright, so the only mining base of Beastyqt right now is that top middle. If he can contest that, he wins.
Oh,
he just needs to make sure his opponent gets off or stops taking any more bases.
If Franscar can keep pushing from this direction, he might be able to get on the production of Beastyqt. Beastyqt might have to turn his direction around.
I would say that's too hard to do. There's so many mines, so many tanks in the way.
Probably.
Bunkers, walls.
So many vultures, and he's been moving spine crawlers instead of making new ones, so he doesn't have any
I don't
spine
like
crawlers.
this. I would prefer Franscar stopped pushing the right side where there's basically nothing left to gain. And
Oh, he
defend
has
his
that.
left.
He has the burrow movement upgrade. He can move the drones out of the burrow and move out when the harassment comes. That's actually really smart. Oh, Franscar is trying to attack across the ridge here. That's not going to be very easy. Oh, and he really shouldn't attack up here.
I feel like he's giving up his main advantage, and that's that top left position.
Well, if you look at the economy now, Franscar has this base, he has this base still mining, he has 3 mining bases right now, and his opponent only has 1. And they are staying quite equal in supply. And Franscar is ahead in income, which he really needs to be. If he's behind in income, it's just GG, because...
Okay. Can Franscar get anything done with these Hydras in Dark Swarm?
That's a big question. It's gonna be hard with your Dark Swarm fix, man.
Oh, I'm sorry for this in the game.
I'm blaming you for this one. Okay, here we go. He's gonna try to do it. He's gonna try and get. I think the fathers are lagging a little bit too far behind, and the siege tank's actually. Oh,
It looks like he can secure the territory.
well, here
with
comes
the
all the
bare minimum.
raids, though. Oh, I wish he had a plague for those defilers. I mean, for those science vessels. He can't kill that one siege tank because it's not a Dark Swarm
He
yet.
Dark Swarmed his siege tank.
But
Oh,
he's
God.
actually doing what I said. He's getting on top of the
Please.
production. This is very few units, though, but swarming in Zerglings could just work now at this point.
There are actually a group of vultures to the right of the tanks, so
Well, he needs to
I
use.
feel like they'll cut them down. They get too antsy with that.
Sending
He's gonna try it though.
He's gonna trickle in some links. He's gonna get some siege tanks for his efforts.
Yeah,
Oh, in
but
the
here come
meantime,
the vultures.
And he's taking the base of Franscar while Franscar is seeing it with both a missile turret and a refinery. I mean Beastyqt.
Franscar is doing some more side shenanigans, but I don't like those.
I think they
Oh,
can
you know
actually
what?
work at this point. He doesn't
Yeah,
have that
at
much
this
left.
point. I don't know. There's a planetary. There's so many siege
Well,
tanks
he
still.
doesn't activate it unless he really has to. So, oh, we can
It
drag
looks
the
like he's
mines
just
into
gonna try
those
to.
tanks. Oh, he's got a science vessel too. That's nice.
Okay. He took some good fights
I
there.
feel we're rooting a little bit too hard for Franscar here. What do you think? This is kind of a biased cast. I feel.
Well, I like both players, so it's kind of natural to vet for the underdog.
Resources lost for Franscar. Wow, almost 70,000.
How much workers does Beastyqt have to actually saturate the space? He's only got 32 workers, which is enough for 2 bases.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's fine. Franscar only got 48 though, and he's got 4 bases to saturate, so he might need to actually remake a couple of drones.
Oh man, Franscar's been really heavy on that aggression.
Oh, he's going to harass a
side.
base that doesn't have anything left in it.
Yeah, like I don't know why he's not just contesting this. Like I feel like he could actually hold it. Now he's giving that money to Beastyqt and letting him have an actual income.
Oh wow, there's a Hydras back there. That's really helpful for Franscar, but it was kind of random. Okay, more attack on the right side. If he can get on top of that production, that's really what he wants. Then he's forcing Franscar back. Has a couple of scourges there, but he wants to bring some more, and he wants to bring his defiler too. Here we go. Let's see if he can do any damage here. Oh, here comes the scourges.
bigger
Kill the
ratties.
Francis.
Bigger
Needs to put up
ratties.
those Dark Swarm before it's too late. There goes one Dark Swarm. Can he get another one? Okay, it's gonna...
Franscar attacked that planetary fortress ramp, and he's killing a few siege tanks. Oh, he's killing science vessels.
Very nice targeting down the science vessels.
That attack fizzles out. And really, what is he going to gain by keeping attacking there?
He wants to get on top of the production, I think. That's what he
Yeah,
ultimately
but-
wants.
It just seems so... I don't know. Like he's got the income over his opponent, or he had the income over his opponent,
This is gonna be...
and now Beasty has a base.
Such a... Oh, okay, there we go. Now Franscar... Oh, actually, those spine crawlers did not defend versus those... Man, I can't talk versus those vultures. Man, there's vultures everywhere, and he's killing workers left and right.
Franscar, what happened to your 3 Hydras in every mineral line strat? Come on, man.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good one. I think at some point he hit the select
Single
army
vulture
button.
just hiding versus drones. killing
Oh,
them
this
all.
is horrible. It's
That's
almost
7
like...
kills.
It has 26 damage.
8
Right?
kills.
It's like almost one-shotting the workers. One Zergling, very brave Zergling, is going to try and defend versus this. In the meantime, here comes a drop actually, and this is a very interesting drop because this angle could not be dropped from before because of the other base that was here. And one Marine is actually going to spot this. and here-
Beasty's moving his entire
Well,
army.
this might work.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
Siege
so much
takes that
radiate.
stuff. Fine. There's nerve jammers.
Wow. Well, it was better than a couple of the
Oh,
other
that's
drops.
a big supply block. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
that seems rough.
I agree. He needs to make so many
At
overlords.
this stage of the game, you need Dark Swarm and you need to be trading cost efficiently.
And vultures are still in his base, dealing so much damage.
It's okay. There's an attack at the 12.
Oh, there we
and
go.
there's no
Sorry.
planter fortress to fall back on.
Indeed, he's just been lifting up orbitals instead of making planters. Another plague down on the science vessels. If he can just get like one mutalisk in there and sort of
He cuts
attack.
the info on Beastie.
That's
He
right.
does it. He pulls the SUVs.
Wow.
This is what I wanted to see him do earlier. But I guess he did draw him out of position to be able to do that. So now there was siege tanks chilling out in the main.
So Beastie is. He has no. Well, he has one more income source. I was like, he has no income, but he does have another source of income. But that's his last source
Yeah,
of
it's
income.
at 12.
And it's
that's about to
running
fizzle.
really low.
Oh, it's getting really close, guys.
The abilities of the Viper is he can ensnare, which is like slows down unit and attacks movement speed, and then it has some sort of. It's not a mind control spell anymore. It just kills a single target, but it takes a long time before it happens.
You know what I think might be the real big decider of this game is the fact that Beastie, he's got 177 supply right now.
Yes.
Like, even if he's denied this income, it feels like he'll be able to take it. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, he has the army right now.
Well,
and his opponent doesn't.
Franscar, he's mined out pretty much everywhere.
True,
And he lost that bottom right base.
He has a base to mine. He just needs to move the workers over there.
But there's just not enough patches.
I think Beastyqt finally got this. Like, it looked like Franscar was going to take this for
Yeah.
so long, but I don't think he can take it
Yeah,
anymore.
I agree. I think this is it. This is game. Well, yeah.
We
I'm
could plague
thinking
all
GG.
these vultures, and they could do
Of
nothing.
course, the players don't know this yet because
No, no.
they have. Perfect
Oh, they're gonna kill all the defilers. They need to dark swarm themselves to protect themselves. Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's so many Dark Swarm and just no
Oh, why?
fighting.
He can plague all those
What
science
happened there?
vessels. Oh, and there we go,
There's
plaguing
the plague.
the entire science vessel fleet, and now the Hydras can just pick them off.
That's
This
a
is
lot
actually
less annoying than it was in Brood War because it's so much easier to just auto repair.
true. Oh, but this is. Ah, he's actually not getting any
He's
of
gonna
them
get away
killed.
with all of them.
But this is going to be so expensive for Beastyqt to repair. He doesn't really have the funds to do that. In the meantime, oh, a plague group of vultures is trying to make. Man, those queens can kill them down so fast now.
Oh man,
And a drone is killing the vultures.
dude, that queen is a boss. 9 kills, rank Slayer.
That's
Slayer
what
queen.
that's what plague does. And he has like
She's a
one
killer.
worker to repair all these science vessels. Okay, there we go. There's some more workers. No, they're actually just gonna go for mining. So okay, Scourges are gonna try and pick off some science vessels now.
It's like when you. Oh god, if he had one Mira back then, like all the signs.
He has a Muta all the way over at the other side of the map though.
Oh.
There's Scourges everywhere, and see, this is Beastyqt is not really taking
Uh-oh.
that base that he killed.
Uh-oh.
What?
There's no money for Franscar.
Well, there's one base, which with 4 patches. He's
He
trying.
can't build a hatch.
Well, if he waits, he can.
It's so.
But he's just gonna distant mine from that one base that Beastyqt killed.
Oh god.
Wow,
Like,
this
he doesn't have enough money for a hatchery, and he's still building units, or trying to. Yeah, he built 2 Mitas. That's his force. It's 132 supply versus 75. I feel and all the supply of Franscars and Scourge and Mita.
Wow, Beastyqt is gonna go around with a lot of units and try and. I don't know why he's doing this. Here comes tons of Scourges though. He's gonna try and. Oh, irradiate on the Scourges!
Yep.
Yeah,
the
this is it. Oh, and he can't one-shot them
The
anymore
Radiant's
because
gonna
they're
basically kill
repaired.
any army of Franscar
This is
really
GG.
cost efficiently.
This is GG.
Yep.
We could Darkstorm and Plague with these defilers. Oh, this is so bad.
Oh, it was so close. For a moment there, it was pretty much anyone's game.
Yeah. But I think Terran's gonna take this.
It was coming down to who was attacking the correct places and how cost efficient were your attacks.
This is gonna effectively put Franscar down in the loser's bracket. Well, we're not gonna call the game yet, but there we go.
There we go.
GG.
Yeah, we were just waiting for